How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Iron King Inc. YouTube channel. My name is Quentin. Today, we're tearing apart a cylinder for rebuild and doing some more stuff in the shop. Alright, so today we have an order for a blade tilt cylinder for a D8, and it's across the street, so we gotta take our forklift and run over there to that building right there. And that's where we store most of the cylinders for dry storage. So we're gonna go ahead and run over there and pick that thing up. Making our way over to the shop. All right, bay 3 is where it's supposed to be. Bay 2, bay 3, and it's a ripper or a blade cylinder. Or no, yeah, tilt cylinder. All right. All right, made it over into where we keep the parts at, and it's, of course, it's all the way in the back on the second shelf. It's actually behind that cylinder right there. It's right behind that one, so we'll go ahead and pull all this stuff out and get it pulled down. We're working it, getting everything moved out of the way. That's the goal, right up there, right there. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Look at this precision. Oh. Oh. I'm just kidding. Look at that precision. It's almost like you've done this before, cameraman. There's our cylinder right here. All right, so we got this thing pulled down. Unfortunately, this thing is garbage. We're just gonna throw this thing right in the scrap bin. No longer round. They welded on here, and this has actually been re-welded on here. So we actually show one more of these on the other side of the yard that we're gonna go and pull and check that one out too. But usually, if this was a newer cylinder, we would try and save it. We would bore this, cut this stuff off, fix it up, put a new eye on it. But this is actually from a D8H, so this thing's over 50 years old. It's going in the scrap bin. Let's find another one. Well, that was a ton of work for nothing. Oh well. Let's put the other two cylinders back on the shelf, put everything back, and we'll run across the street and look for the other cylinder. Unfortunately, this thing's destined for the scrap box. See if we can find that other cylinder. Hopefully it's in better shape than that one. Okay, supposedly it's over here somewhere on a top shelf. Oh boy. Now, if I was smart, I would have gone back into the office and actually got the actual location, but we're gonna see if we can find it just by walking out here. Let's see, nothing over there. There's a few cylinders. Those are too small. Nothing over here. Well, I guess we'll have to run over. Oh, there's a couple over here. Nope. Unfortunately, nothing that matches that. Well, I guess we'll run into the office and go and see if we can find the actual location, then come back out here and hopefully it's here. Well, so we're back in the warehouse here. I have a feeling it's down here. And that's actually my fault. I think I pulled that cylinder 3 or 4 years ago and put it over here and then never told anybody. Let's see if my hunch is correct. Found it. It was all the way at the other end of the warehouse, not in stock. That is my fault completely. But if you look at this one, it's in much better shape. The rod ball's here. It actually has a bearing in it. So we're gonna go ahead, get this guy pulled, bring it over to the shop, and we'll get it torn apart. Precision forklift maneuvering. Nice. Yeah, this one's in much better shape. Bearing still in it. No welds that I can see here. Much better contender. Hopefully we can get it apart. So we got our second cylinder repulled. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bench fired up. We're gonna go ahead and swing this guy over to, swing it over to the bench. We'll get it tore apart and looked at. Come on now. That'll get it. Go ahead, lift the cylinder up right here and position it into this clamp so that way we can pull it apart. Got this thing on the bench. It's all clamped in here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get our needle scaler and I'm gonna go and get all the crud off this. That's why I put this piece of cardboard down. It hopefully keeps some of that crud out of the bench, and we'll go ahead and we'll get most of the junk off here and then we'll pull the head off of it. All right, so this is my IR needle scaler, again courtesy of Cornwell. It's been working good. Now I know that you can probably get these at Harbor Freight too, but basically what this does is it's basically a hammer inside of here, and it hammers these needles and it lets you push up against whatever material you're trying to get rid of. Works really good. All right, got her all cleaned up with the needle scaler. At least cleaned up enough. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this off. We'll get our 1-inch gun on this thing and pull the head off. That should do it. Little loose, hopefully that's enough to take it off. 1 inch. This is a Cornwell gun, but it's a rebranded IR is what this is. do is we'll do the same thing we did before. Go ahead and we'll fire the bench up, and we'll go ahead and we'll pull this thing apart. And I made sure I got all the bolts out of it this time. Hopefully a ton of rust doesn't come out. That'd be real bad. Okay, well, we're good there. That's tied down. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get a strap right here on the ball end of this, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull it apart with the cylinder bench. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take these small chains that I got right here. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it around the head. Lock this in here. Perfect. Okay, we're locked in. We'll go ahead and we'll fire the bench up and spread it apart. I saw the rod move a little bit, so that's pretty good. Oh, she's got some serious scratches up in here. Hey, we got some separation now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this strap right here, place it here on the rod, that way it gives it some sort of support when it comes out. I'm gonna move the crane to a little bit better position. Oh, that's too far. Scoot her back up a little bit. That's good. We'll keep pulling. Man, it really doesn't want to go. All the bolts are out of it. I don't see any welds here. Opened up. Okay, we'll keep trying.
Here, shake hands with danger.
Came apart. Big old rust ridge. All right, so I always use rated chains and you stand back as far as possible, but this was our problem right here. I'll get this light to show you a little bit better what's happening, but big rust ridge was holding this in. I knew that was gonna happen. It was, or something like that. It was so tight that it was being held in right here. Heat might have helped with this. The bore actually doesn't look too bad, but unfortunately right here, it's so pitted that this thing's gonna need to be bored in order for us to fix it. All right, so here's a closer look at the cylinder rod. If you can see right here, this is super deep scratching and pitting that's through the chrome, which is what this material is that the rod is made out of. This right here is why that thing popped out of there so hard. It's so rusted in here just from age and from sitting. So unfortunately, I'm gonna let this customer know that it's gonna take some extensive work to fix this. We'll see if they wanna go any further with it. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I had a great week here working with you guys. We'll be back Monday for more action. Thanks.